Buonasera bella gente, buon giovedì soprattutto e benvenuti in questa nuova puntata dello Lord con le avventure intergalattiche di Starfield. Bene ragazzi, prima di iniziare come sempre ricordo a tutti che oltre a me c'è sempre tanta bella gente simpatica. Chi abbiamo in live soprattutto? Abbiamo Emulare che passione, Norisawa, Nora su Twitch, Matuzzi89, Babalusi, Isabella, la sala giochi, Raki, Rob, il gruppo di Tagi Club, Mr. Buck, Ron su Twitch, Joe, M-Kaif, X-Mide, Alex66, Eclet, Dark Angel e Killer Joy. Bene raga, penso che per domani o dopodomani concluderemo anche Far Cry, che ormai manca poco per completare le ultime missioni, e poi cominceremo con i contenuti DLC e infine poi passeremo al quinto capitolo. Allora ragazzi, qui abbiamo concluso tutte le missioni sia principali che un po' secondarie. Adesso possiamo anche lasciare questa stazione. Abbiamo risolto un po' di questioni, problemi, e direi che ora la situazione si è parecchio stabilizzata. Ora non ci resta che lasciare e procedere con le altre missioni che abbiamo qui in elenco. Allora, questa mi pare che è sempre là. Ok, facciamo questa qua. È ora di dirigerci. Man mano devo potenziare anche l'astronave, cioè devo prendere anche una più grande se voglio reclutare un equipaggio decente. Oh ne ho acquistato un altro proprio qua.
You should inspect your ship for... Hey, what can I do for you? Nothing for us to do. You're in good flying condition. I'm sure you can find something...
Ecco qua, vedete? Queste sono le altre navi disponibili. Reattore, portata parecchio bassa, scudo, la Falcon, omaggio a Star Wars, anche se non è lei però. Questa pure non c'è male. Posso portare 5 persone. Questa 3, 5, solo 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Direi che la nave più adatta sarebbe questa. 5 membri dell'equipaggio. Peccato che non ho abbastanza crediti. Intanto l'unica
Ok, no problem.
cosa che posso fare per il momento è solamente potenziarla. Mamma mia, proprio bassi. Almeno il motore posso potenziarlo. Insomma, niente. Grazie. Andiamo. Ecco il veicolo che ho acquistato. Mi sarà utile. A proposito, c'è un obiettivo.
Off when you are, Captain.
Ah, ecco, si controlla qua. Ah, è qui che si mette tutto l'inventario.
Here for a chat?
Ecco fatto. No, è comodo, almeno così posso posare qualcosa che non mi serve. Ecco, qua stanno degli oggetti che ho lasciato. Li prendo e li metto. Ok. Ok. Ora possiamo partire. Chissà se metto... Però non ho trovato i guanti negli occhiali, mi piacerebbe. Si parte!
It's very quiet out in space. You would think there would be trumpets wherever you go.
What's going on?
This is so
What can I do for you? I can make that work. I've been researching decommissioned technology from the Colony War, specifically the mechanized combat units manned by the Freestar Militia's 1st Cavalry. I'd appreciate if you kept your mouth shut about that. Mechs were banned after the armistice, and researching them is strictly... I already got into hot water for my research when I worked at Ryujin Industries. I'd rather not... Thanks, hun. Glad to know you're on my side. If I get into any more trouble for my research, I'll be sure to... Of course. Ryujin Industries is one of the largest corporations in the galaxy. They have subsidiaries in every industry, from beverages to high-performance weapons. The real showstopper in their product lineup is proprietary, though, a piece of wearable tech called a neuroamp. Supposedly they improve brain function. They're all the rage in Neon, but personally I don't buy it. The human mind is too complex to be effectively altered by an external machine. No, I never saw the point. I don't believe they work. Even if I did, I wouldn't use one. My mind's sharp enough on its own. Mechanically augmenting my mental processes seems like cheating myself out of organic thought. So long, boss.
Do you need anything? You're absolute. Oh, I'm not that interesting. I like coffee, I like tea. Well, you technically... Oh, no. Oh, I can definitely do that. On a scale of 1 to 10. Just you wait and see.
I've things for you.
Got a freighter coming soon. No time to talk.
You'll have a tech free?
That's not a problem. And you're sprinkling a new reactor? It's still under manufacturer warranty.
Yes. Can I get an invoice?
What'd you need one of those for?
Corporate policy.
Is it okay if I just write it on a notepad?
As long as it's written and signed, it could be on a loaf of bread.
Need some work done?
It's pretty dangerous out in space these days.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you. I'm sure you can find something. Sure, have at it.
I wish all the ports worked like Aquila City. No nonsense.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear. Well, all I know is there was an attempted bank robbery and things went sideways. You'd have to ask the Marshal if you want the whole story. Not usually, but he took charge of the situation because the bank robbers are part of the Shaw gang. The Marshal's had a lot of experience dealing with the gang, so he's calling the shots. It's just behind me on the right. The place is on lockdown, so you should steer clear unless you can help out. I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
Sam has told me so many stories about Aquila City. I feel as though I've lived here all my life.
Planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
Joke. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now. It's a hostage situation. Now please, get back, or I'll have the guards drag you away. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back. I wish I could say you were wrong, but I'm backed into a corner here. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. It's a big group that hides outside the city and runs smuggling jobs off-world. They take in all kinds, rookies and veterans alike. Judging by their lack of preparation, I'd say this particular group is green as hell. Probably their first attempt at heist. That should work in our favor. Right about now, they're probably wishing they'd just stayed home. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
I sincerely hope you know what you're doing.
Hey,
The Shaw
you in the
gang's
bank.
making fools of
I'm
us all.
sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him, and don't try nothing. You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. It's Jed. Jed Bullet. Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you. So why should your word mean anything to me? I ain't buying it. Well, I guess you have a point. Yeah, I'm already sick to death of this place. Keep flapping your lips, you ain't changing my mind. Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move. They talk too damn much. Complain about everything. But as much as we'd like to, none of us has shot one yet. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Hell no! Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They can give us one of them. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last. What do you mean? It's up to the Marshal. Part of me just wants to be rid. Damn it. I didn't think of it that way. I know. I'm not disagreeing with that. Yeah, that would be a lot worse. Maybe you're right. Nobody gets hurt, we won't have to rot in jail for the rest of our lives. If anyone gets hurt, it's because... Nah, it's too late to back out now. We're seeing it. You go tell the Marshal to get that ship.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel... Folks might be in danger, so... Well, all I know is there was... You'd have to ask the Marshal. Not usually. The Marshal's had a lot of experience. It's just behind me on the right. The place is on lockdown, so you should... I guess that'd be the Marshal. Frankly, maybe a little outside.
You stay where I can see you, Marshal. Everyone's...
Sam has told me so many stories about Aquila City. I feel as though I've lived here all my life.
You can tell me your demands at some point.
You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Joke. Like who?
Not you, and not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now. It's a hostage situation. Now please, get back, or I'll have the guards drag you away. I don't mean to be rude. Now please. I wish I could say you were wrong, but I'm backed into a corner here. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. It's a big group that hides outside the city and runs smuggling jobs off-world. They take in all kinds, rookies and veterans alike. Judging by their lack of preparation, I'd say this particular group is green as hell. Probably their first attempt at heist. That should work in our favor. Right about now, they're probably wishing they'd just stayed home. They won't talk to me. In other words, they didn't have a... No. Say what you have to. Also, find out what they want.
I sincerely hope you know what you're doing.
The Shaw gang's making fools of us all. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him, and don't try nothing. You're the negotiator, huh? You think you're just gonna... It's Jed. Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do... I don't know you. So what... Whoa! Take it easy there. Okay, I can see you're not just the Marshal's tool. You want what we want. A nice, happy ending where nobody gets hurt. So let's talk. They talk too damn much. Complain about it as much as we'd like to. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere. After that, we'll raid. But if anybody follows us... What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got shit. So let's just... What do you mean? Part of me just wants to be rid of these people. It's up to the Marshal. I know, I know. Damn it. I didn't think of it that way. If the hostages died, nah. You go tell the Marshal.
Got my girlfriend in there. If she gets hurt, heads are gonna roll.
You're the negotiator, huh? You think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender? Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger. I don't know. I'm so ready to get out of here. Yeah, I'm already sick to death of this place. I see what you mean. Well, I guess you have a point. Okay, I can see you're not just the Marshal's tool. You want what we want. A nice, happy ending where nobody gets hurt. So let's talk. They talk too damn much. Complain about everything. But as much as we'd like to, unless you want blood on your hands, we want to guarantee a safe. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere. After that, we'll radio back. But if anybody follows us when we... What, you think we want to stay? Oh, hell, the Freestar... So let's just... What do you mean? It's up to the Marshal. Maybe you're right. You have to believe me, we never meant to take hostages. I know. I'm not disagreeing with that. Nobody's been hurt, so maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah, I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the Marshal we'll come quietly.
Well done back there. As representatives of Constellation, avoiding conflict is what we should always be striving to achieve.
Seems we've got a little excitement on our hands.
Those guys are scared. I can tell. What's the word? Well, I'll be a son of an Ashta. How'd you pull that off? Considering those are Shaw's people, that's damn near a miracle. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
Aquila City is lucky that Hope Tech still deals with them after the rest. I come here offering business, employment. I'm a senior vice president. Cut my teeth with mineral acquisitions for some of the pricier things we need for the ships. I was really looking forward to having my own region to manage. But now...
Well, that was fun. No, nothing like that happened.
That's right on the money. So Ron Hope, but I need a place to sleep here. So I bought some prime real estate for me and my girl. Listen, I'm not the one selling some priceless... That's just the thing, isn't it? It's not really. All the manors on the core were built by the founders. But this isn't some sort of sacred ground, right? It's just housing. And the owners before, some nobody third-tier family. But it's the core. Like I... And don't forget the damned realtor. Thanks for hearing me out. Hope you have... It was good to talk to someone civilized.
I don't do... If you're looking for a weapon, I've got you covered. More than a few, yeah. Unless you're up in the core, like... I've had no end. I know it ain't tech. Hopefully you ain't one. Just so you know...
Good work with the bartender. Won't be the last time you'll be hustling information in some spaceport.
Well, look who it is. How are the settled systems? Waiting. I do a lot of that these days. But the shortest path to a goal sometimes requires patience. Choosing to act is what puts you in conflict with others. Once you start making a real impact, you sound like one of the... I guess that's just the nature of... But it doesn't last. And then eventually someone thinks it's time to rebalance the scales. Better to just let people be. A single person achieving their own ends is at least... I'll catch you around.
Excuse me? Is your ship in need of a doctor? Or a botanist? I might be able to help. Really? That's great! I'm looking forward to... Oh. I hear you. In my experience, nobody wants that. I'm trying to be reasonable here. You seem like a trustworthy person. I'll work for what you're offering. Oh, thank you. I'll work hard. I need to gather some supplies before we leave, and say goodbye to my parents. See you later, Captain. Thanks again.
Hello there. It's been a long time since I saw a new face at the hitching post. Did you just come from the spaceport? Aye, Captain. I am not surprised. Do you employ a crew? I'd be happy to offer you my services as a mechanic. Excellent. Are you asking me for a discount? You do that. That is what I am hoping. I will make this work, but I accept. Thank you for the offer. It has been a long... I need to tell my family I am leaving Aquila City. Then I'll head to my post.
Not quite opening day, but, well, the hitching post aims to be the best damn bar. Yeah, that's right. Been scraping together the money for... Got some help from my girl Alejandra, too, but I swear half the people in the city think I'm freeloading off her, which... Anyway, that's probably more than you want. See for yourself.
belle assunzioni. Non mi domando se stanno sulla nave oppure no.
Okay, let's all just take a breath here. We all want to protect people from the Ashta. We're on the same side here.
The hell with that. This ain't the way things are done, and that's the end of it.
With due respect, I have repeatedly explained that I do not need permission. I came to you in the spirit of cooperation, but if this is the reaction...
20 years, done this my way, and it has always worked. Always! Why you trying to fix something that ain't broke?
Mr. Wilson, we can deal with the Ashta better, safer. We didn't turn down fire or space flight because we'd managed just fine until that point.
I will not be talked down to like this.
Okay. Miss Alpin, please don't take any further action until we've had some time to think this over. All right?
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta.
Friend, I gotta confess, I'm not much in the mood for conversation. I know, I shouldn't let that woman get up under my skin, but, well, I can't seem to help it. Well then, you got about as much as sense as she do. Look, this ain't New Atlantis. It ain't all flowers and chirping birds out there. These walls around us, they're here for a damn good reason. I've trained the guards here for years, again, for a damn good reason. We get it wrong, we not watching all the time, then the Ashta kill innocent people. That's the simple reality of the situation. So when someone struts into town with their untested ideas on how to do things better than those of us who dedicated our lives to protecting the city, that don't go over so well. This ain't help. This is thinking you know better than the people that have done it for years, decades even. It's just arrogance. Look, this is getting my blood pressure up talking about this so damn much. You think you can talk some sense into her? Be my guest. Otherwise, I suggest you leave defending this city to the people who spent their lives doing it.
If it weren't for the walls, the whole town would be an Ashta buffet. People have no idea what we do to keep them safe.
And you breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time, Hilda.
Guess that means you won't be telling the Marshal that I'm approved for field duty.
Not yet. There could still be a setback, and I need to be close at hand if that happens.
Fine, fine. But you should know that I'm crawling the walls in here.
You just take it easy. Shouldn't be long now.
Well, hey there.
Some days it feels like if I stopped stitching people back together, the whole city would be you get in a scrape, best come see me after. Overall, not too bad. Mainly it's minor scruffs, bruises, the real work. Okay, doesn't look bad at all. Hold still now. All right, you're good to go. I got a feeling this ain't the last I'll see of you.
Seems that way. That's pretty crazy.
The mayor
was all right. Always painting too rosy a
Nobody
picture,
ever accused
though.
those
Hiya.
boys of having an overabundance of common sense.
Got into a tussle with a Shaw Gang smuggling ship in Kodos orbit. Had to limp back to Aquila City, with my ride mostly in one piece. It was a bit of a hard landing, you might say. Got a few broken ribs and a concussion. Turns out one of those ribs punctured a lung. Had a breathing tube in for a spell, but that's gone now. Seems I'm healing up pretty good.
All real. Stories never are. You keep rangering day by day, you'll get there, kid.
Last I saw, it was on fire and doing a swan dive into the Kodos sky. I appreciate you saying so. Truth is, I've been in tougher scrapes than that. But here I am, still carrying on. Right now, not much of anything. Doc says I... Meanwhile, I've been trying to make myself useful, reading that way, when I'm cleared for...
Welcome to the Rock, I guess.
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to arrest me for public indecency.
Need something?
She'll be a terror once she grows up.
You got some business with me? Oh, well, if the marshal sent you to me, that means, just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can. Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way. We also have jurisdiction over any local security when we're tracking a fugitive. Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
It's a dangerous job, but an important one. As long as you leave room for your commitments to Constellation, we won't have any problems.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up. Then I suggest you get going.
Diego Monroe, natural. A ranger's work is never truly done. Just about the hardest way possible. I had, shall we say, rangers caught me dead to rights and offered a deal. Leniency, if I helped take. So I took the deal. It's real touch and go, but a lot of bad guys went down. Initially, all I could do was lament my fortune. Prison, it ain't easy. But I served my sentence. Searched the dark recesses of the soul. I realized the only time I felt genuinely good. So after a parole for the very best of behaviors, I haven't looked back since. Well, if you're asking me to toot my own horn, I'm a senior ranger. Coordinate all manner of things, great and small. If you've ever seen the mission board, it's restricted to rangers. Adios.
A lot of famous people visit Aquila. Popping back a beer, you never know who you'll meet.
A year or two back, I shared a drink with Ron Hope. That man can drink.
Might be hard. If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels or the cantina.
You're probably looking for Mary.
These Rangers are some hard-blooded folk. They ain't afraid of anything.
Good to see you.
The Rock isn't exactly massed, but as seats of government go, it's still quite an impressive structure.
Some make it seem like he built the whole damn Freestar Collective by himself.
Ecologies are living things. They move, they change. The way we handle ash still works, for now. So we have to be prepared. Well, you sure don't look like you're delivering the capacitors I'm waiting for. Something I can do for you? Correction. Mr. Wilson has a disagreement with me. I can't tell if he's just being willfully ignorant or has just entirely misunderstood my proposals. I'm not sure what you've heard, or quite frankly, why this seems to be getting around the way it is. Despite assertions to the contrary, I'm not attempting to run anyone out of a job, or open the city gates to allow Ashta to come pouring in. Nor am I in any way attempting to make a statement about the competence of the current security forces and/or apparatus in Aquila City. I hope that clears things up.
That was quite comprehensive. I'm not sure what to say.
Fantastic. I need to prove that what I'm working on can make a positive difference. Then you'll see it my way. I could really use some help, in fact, just to make sure this all goes off without a hitch. Would you be willing to place some sensors for me? That is great news. Just take these and stick them in specific spots in the city along the wall. When you're done, come find me. I'll find something to do in the meantime to give myself an air of plausible deniability.
Take a look around. It's a good bet I've got something you need. I get all kinds in here. Rangers, traders, locals, tourists. They all come to me for supply. Exhausted, more like. It's just me running. Of course, that's in addition to the special orders, trade contracts, and supply arrangements that I deal with on a daily basis. I also work with the Council of Governors, the Trade Authority, the Freestar Rangers, you name it. Feels like I'm providing a service to the city while trying to run a business. So yeah, I don't get a lot of sleep. Here, browse to your heart's... I'll say right up front that feel free to look around.
I'm ready for our next adventure.
That's what they've always said. It's just fear mongering.
I got a cousin that's a freighter captain.
I'm just saying, my family was on the first ship.
My family came in what, 10? So you're saying we don't belong in the Corps?
I ain't saying.
You want to stop here for a drink? I can assure you there are much nicer and safer establishments in Midtown or the core.
I'm just thankful to be alive after that robbery. Thank you. The worst thing is, I could really see loving it here. We just need a chance.
Just a lack of empathy.
Got tired of living under the boot. The UC always tells you what to do and how to do it. If you're down, they will. I thought maybe hard work and patience would lead to better things. The only way out. Things aren't much. We've been given as much charity as I can stomach. I mean, there's something. As dark as things are, there are so... Simone, my wife, has got a cousin, Milena Axelrod. Truthfully, I never much cared for Milena. But she runs freight, and I know her routes. Milena is family. I'm looking for a job, and I'll do anything. Well, anything legal. Milena's United Colonies, like us, and I know she's got problems. You are an answer to our prayer. Milena called Simone yesterday. I'm pretty sure she's still in this. Just giving me...
Hey there.
Hard work and grit pay off in the long run. My husband and I work hard to feed Aquila City. Might have had a meal with produce supply.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus.
step right in, ma'am, and feast your eyes on the marvelous attractions of Honest Earl's Alien Extravaganza.
Look at me. I can read this too.
Welcome, welcome. Let me ask you, are you prepared to see something so... with pleasure? We got animals from the deepest, darkest corners of the settled systems. What you'll see will delight. I envy you, truly. Step right through this door and take... Oh, and please don't attempt to feed. Of course you can, but can you believe your senses? Creatures great and small from the furthest reaches of the settled systems.
Here, in the stretch?
Yes, right here, right now. Things you would never see in a million years for just a small price of admission.
Doesn't really look like much of a zoo, more like a sideshow attraction.
Honest Earl, that's what folks call me. You know, take care now.
It'll be nice to see some animals in person.
Aquila City is way more fun than Sedona. I'm saving up to see the Alien Extravaganza. Dad keeps saying he's sorry all the time.
Are pretty durable. I mean, don't go using them as target practice and they're good to go. You've got some good news, I hope? Well, that's that then. So, this next part, it's... See that guard tower across the way there? I need to get in there and make a few small I don't have the processing power to collate all the data that'll be coming in from the sensors. The existing... Oh, goodness. I really am bad at communicating.
Hacking the system isn't how we should be distracting that guard, but I'll follow your lead.
I should only need a few moments. So, I don't know, convince him to take a... Or if you're feeling particularly rebellious, maybe give him some official business to attend to. As soon as you've got him occupied, I'll scoot in and out before anyone notices.
You're out there a lot, right? In space? Hey, just do us all a favor and never... What brings you to the wall? Boredom? Because if that's... And I'm just supposed to take this on what? Fate? Nobody wants that. I'm still willing to talk. Hey, I'm just trying to be careful here. I guess I believe you. Just don't do anything I'll regret.
My research could open up more of Aquila to settlement in time. That's all settled then. Thanks for the assist. Hope you're... This is bending the rules, not breaking law. Once enough data has been collected, I'll have the proof I need to convince them. If you're curious, come back tomorrow. I might even have preliminary...
Is there a type of weapon combat tech won't make?
Something you might be interested in.
Them instead of the other way around, isn't it? Pretty convinced. Roach? No, I trust you, but record streak. I'm only one away. Again. Roach. Know what happened the last time I was paired up? I don't want it. Roach. This new one to... What?
Our new potential recruit. She's
Standing right here. Yeah, I said I know. I'm aware of her presence, have been since she walked in the door. I said what I said. I stand by it. And rookie, don't you dare let me down. Got a lot to prove around here.
A nod to the stars that align our paths. You're prompt. Good trait for a tracker. Anyhow, we can talk about punctuality or we can get back. I am agent number 1, or no one. It seems you've decided to entertain our offer. A drop of enthusiasm can create an ocean of success. Remember that. However, it is not as simple as accepting and taking an oath. You must be tested in the field and face a true challenge before taking up the mantle of tracker. Do you have any questions before we proceed? The mission boards are merely a tool we use to expand our reach to freelancers who either do not have the capabilities or the desire to work with the Trackers Alliance in a more official capacity. To put it simply, those bounties are trifles compared to what official trackers deal with. They're lower risk, lower reward. Why not you? I know of your accomplishments. Your bravery on Vectera, fighting off the Crimson Fleet, made the news. In Aquila City, you thwarted a dangerous hostage situation, without violence. I could say more, but Trust that you would not be here if I did not believe you worthy. Excellent. Before we accept you as an official tracker, you'll need to demonstrate. To that end, I would like you to first accept the available bounty on the wanted display on the near...
Look what the Astra dragged in. You can talk to me later. Agent No One needs you.
Leave no quarter. Show no mercy. Good. You have your mission. Once you are a tracker, you may not get a briefing like this for your missions. You'll be expected to handle them. Excellent. I knew you could. The target for this mission is admittedly one of our toughest. Not because of how dangerous he is. His name is Hannibal Eutropio. He's wanted for... We have reason to believe he runs a chop shop somewhere out in the fringes, but we do not know where. Luckily, we have intel that one of his associates, Adrastos Dakota, for your first mission, you were assigned a partner, Roach. He will have more information. Roach is one of our best trackers. I wish you the best of luck.
Well, if it isn't the rookie. Hey, so,
Yo, Inevitable.
What's up, Ted?
You've been doing this a while, huh? The whole tracker.
Right. You're not. Because when we're working together, you're going to...
Roach hasn't been doing it nearly as
Good. Glad we... Now let's get down to business. This Adrastos guy is our ticket to finding Hannibal. We find him...
You've been doing this for way longer than he has. Why don't you have the record?
Well, even if I did...
Great. Adrastos was last sighted in town, so we're going to go out there. Once we do, we'll convince...
I took the bounties that required me to do...
I'd wish you luck, but we both know it's more about skill.
Got it. So, like, is he not as good as you? Because that's kind
Okay, Adrastos is likely wandering the streets around here somewhere. Open up your scanner and look for anyone with a bounty. We may need to check other areas of the city. There's bounty.
Never ever go outside the city walls after sundown. Astra on the
There wouldn't be settled systems without the Trade Authority. I do jobs for the Trade Authority. There's always something.
Jetpack damaged or something?
Grew up so fast. 15-minute warning! Need a mosquito,
Hi. How you doing?
There. That's okay. Your scanner.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or what. But they scavenge what they need.
Okay.
Lots of old facilities left over from the colony.
Now, approach and interrogate. I'll let you talk.
can I help you? You really need to work.
I bet I could convince you.
Wow, okay. See, that... So, you're...
Tell us where he is.
What are you, an echo? Truth is...
I don't.
But, I know. Well, your buddy kinda did the heavy lifting. It's an old abandoned star yard in the Andromos system. Andromos 4A to be exact. Actually, you can.
Great. You're coming with us then. You run, you die. You cause a commotion.
I die. I think I can. Well, what are we waiting for? To the chop shop.
Right. Hey, Rook. So normally, you'd register a Drastos with the system and leave him bound for someone to come pick him up. But now, if we show up at my ship, we'll lose the element of surprise. I'd rather keep our cards close to our chest. Gives Hannibal. Yeah, I've got... See, the last guy I took in wound up dead, and knowing we'll use that. Drastos.
Oh, I am?
Or he'll find himself. He's going to play it as if he jacked a ship.
As I was saying.
Great. Let's get the ship's parked at the...
Might want to steer clear of the stretch. Lots of crime over there.
Ask anyone. Midtown Mineral? Then you've come to the right.
Without the roadblocks, Filburn's farms would be gone.
Robot takes a peach of a job.
Can you get certified in time?
Funny you ask. Till recently, no one even knew. As you can imagine, this is compounded. The fact that we got it